Back now on Bay Sunday, our next guest is the executive director of the San Francisco Child Abuse Prevention Center. It's a program that's been around for years that's empowering young people, supporting families, and providing some much needed hope out there. Please welcome Katie Albright. How are you?
Thanks so much for being here.
So good to have you.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking off camera, but I just Googled, child abuse and statistics, and these staggering numbers came up. It's a big problem.
It's devastating, and it's impacting our entire community. As I said, every zip code, every socioeconomic class, no child should ever be abused.
And the primary kids that are being abused a lot of times have no voice because it's kids, it's babies, it's infants under the age of 18 months, with young parents and that kind of thing.
That's so true. And it is very much little kids are exposed to significant abuse and violence in their home, and all the way up to 18. It's a devastating impact to our entire community.
And I'll throw some numbers at you. 3.6 million abuse cases reported in 2010 involving 6 million kids. But there are so many cases that never even see the radar.
In fact, the research shows about 40% of the cases are what's reported, and what we don't know are all the unreported cases. And significantly, in addition, many kids in San Francisco alone, 10,000 kids are exposed to violence in their home or violence in the community. And we know that that itself has a devastating impact on a child as well.
And it's expensive.
In fact, the cost to our country as a whole on an annual basis is about $124 billion a year. In fact, that's about the size of the California state budget.
It's amazing. And we talked again off camera, we had a nice conversation, but who reports child abuse? It takes a village to raise a kid, so I guess the village is really helping out here, because it's everybody.
You know what? Everyone has a role to play in protecting kids. There are folks who by law are required to report child abuse. They're called mandated reporters. So it's educators, your teachers, your law enforcement officials, your healthcare folks. It's actually folks who process film in the neighborhood local drugstore. They are also all required to report child abuse, as are animal control officers. Anyone who interacts and protects children are both required and protected by the law to make sure that kids are safe and child abuse is reported.
And I think you've got a phone number, right? You wanted to tell our viewers?
We do. If families are in crisis and they need support, we run a 24/7 phone support line. It's called the Talk Line, and our number is 415-441-KIDS, KIDS. We're up 24/7. We went down during Loma Prieta, but other than that, we've been up for 39 years.
Pretty good record then.
Pretty good record. And we're really there to help families and really protect kids.
Give us the number one more time.
It's 415-441-KIDS, KIDS.
And tell us what you folks actually do, because it's about family, right? It's about preventing this from happening, but counseling as well.
It truly is. So we have programs all around. Our services are really to hug families and really do whatever it takes to keep kids safe. So we do a 24/7 phone support line, which I talked about. We run counseling programs, individual and group therapy for children as well as adults. We have a great child care component of our work. We're also in the schools. We're educating kids every day on how to speak up, how to empower themselves, how to go to those safe adults in their lives if they're being hurt. We educate all the folks who by law are required to report child abuse. And then we have partnerships around the entire city and the Bay Area, because we know we can't do this work by ourselves. We know we have to work together. And so we work very closely with the City and County of San Francisco, as well as other community providers, to ensure that they have all the tools that they need to really shore up and tighten the safety net so families are safe.
And it's tough because some of these children, some may be adults now, it's inside, and they don't let it out. And some may be embarrassed. Some don't know what to do. What do you say to those kids out there that are maybe in an abusive situation and are afraid to step forward, maybe in fear of, getting hurt again?
It's a very, very difficult situation, both for parents and for the kids. Call our phone line, talk to somebody, talk to a safe adult in your life who will really listen to you. And if that safe adult doesn't listen to you, go to somebody else, because there are people in your life that can help you, that want to help you, and it's important just to take that chance. I know it's really hard. Take that chance and speak up.
There's hope out there.
There really is hope. There's great organizations all around the Bay Area, all around the country that are there for kids to help them, and also for parents too. Parents want to be the best for their kids, and we're one organization in the Bay Area trying to really help parents to help their kids.
Well, Katie, give us the phone number one more time.
So our talk line phone number is 415-441-KIDS, and we also have a great website, which is sfcapc.org.
I'm going to say that again, but thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. It was
Wish you all the
terrific.
best. Nice to chat with you. If you'd
Take
like more
care.
information, as Katie just said, sfcapc.org. Go to that and they'll help you out. Back with more Bay Sunday right after the break. Stay right there.